Steve, well done today. Big improvements from Saturday.
Well, we've got the 3 points. I've looked at Trev's video and I don't think we was that bad on Saturday. You know, I'm looking at the chances we had compared to them. They've put in the net, and that's the be all and end all. You know, I talk about to the players all the time, both boxes, and that's what's important. And I thought tonight we were better in it than what CANVEY Island were.
Where did you think we were better today?
I felt that we was more composed because we couldn't play out to Nathan because we had Bluey and little Alex up there. You know, so we had to stretch the game by going longer, and then try and find little pockets with the wide players and with one of the forwards coming off. And I thought it worked well. Didn't help their calls with the player getting sent off, but we knew what we was going to do, and I was pleased with the way we kept the ball. I felt we could have gone in behind them a little bit sooner than we did to get the last 2 goals. But all in all, you've got to be happy. It's 3-0, 3 points, whether we played against 10 or 11 players. It's something we've been working hard to get, in my opinion, thoroughly deserved.
It was about patience as well, wasn't it? Because first half, frustrating, wouldn't go in, and the second half.
Yes, yeah, no, that's it. The game plan was the same in the first half as it was the second half, you know, and like I say, it didn't help their cause when the player got sent off. But what pleased me is the way we kept the ball and kept it moving and made them chase the ball. You know, you're always at 1-0, a likelihood of a slip, they can go through and score, and everyone thinks, oh, we've only drawn with 10 men. But we kept persevering, you know, in the last 5 minutes when they pushed everyone forward, we caught them in behind. And that's the way you play football, you've got to mix it up, and 3 good goals tonight.
Damien's was particularly special, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a good goal. You know, he's in an area where he's picked up the second ball and he's hit it towards an empty net. So, yes, he's pleased with that. But I thought Alex worked his socks off on another night. He could have had 3 or 4. And I thought Blue was tremendous tonight.
What about team selection and players' availability? So right back, you go rather than Folksy tonight?
Yeah, just changing. Folksy's played near enough every game this season. You know, and it's a long old season. Hugo's a right back as well, you know. I thought give him a chance, and to be fair, he's come with some criticism recently in the games he's played, and I thought he done very well tonight. I thought he was very accomplished, showed what he could do, so I was very pleased with him.
And up front went for Bluey alongside Alex, rather than he's been playing wide on the right recently, hasn't he?
Yeah, no, Bluey's been playing wide on the right because Nathan and Alex up top, and I think Bluey getting 2 goals in 3 games from a wide position. Why change it? He got his confidence back by doing that, you know, because when he was playing up front he wasn't scoring and he didn't seem the same person we had last year. So he's gone out wide, keep him in the team because he's a threat, and I personally thought that he done really well out in that wide position, and he'd probably revert to that again at some point. But he went up top tonight to fill in for Nathan, and I thought he'd done extremely well, very pleased with him.
Now there's good news about Mitchell Nelson tonight.
Yes, all the paperwork come through today. We're sending it off tomorrow and he's going to be signing until the end of the season. So I'm very pleased with that acquisition.
He's done very, very well, hasn't he? I don't know which 2 you're going to pick when all 3 are fit, but
no,
he's
that's right.
brilliant, isn't he?
That's the problem. It's like we just said there about Folksy and Hugo. You know, they're 2 good defenders and 2 good attacking defenders. And like I say, it's a rizzler between who gets the shirt. You know, Folksy's not done nothing wrong, but he's played an awful lot of games. So freshen it up. And I thought by freshening it up tonight, it worked.
On the forum Saturday night, you referred to the fact that perhaps you felt people were a little down, perhaps a little negative. Is that the word you used?
Yeah, I did use negative. Yeah, I do. I feel the forum's about opinions, and I've enjoyed my time on there, and I really have enjoyed it. It's been good going backwards and forwards to other people, putting my point of view across. But everyone's emotions run high. My interviews afterwards, you know, I try and be as calm and as honest as possible. But I go on there just to see what people are thinking, and there's a lot of stuff, and that tied in with a couple of people having a go at me at games, which I can take, don't get me wrong, I can take it. I'm not always right, but what I will say is I want this club to be together, you know, and I don't want no divides, you know. There's certain things that have gone on that are out of my power. That's nothing to do with myself, you know, that's a club. And that's been documented today in the programme. How that gets resolved is just down to whatever avenues need to be taken. That's not my responsibility. But like tonight, everyone stayed behind to clap us. You know, 3-0 win. And I know football is fickle. I know you get your hardcore that will stand there. But over the last few weeks, it hasn't gone right for us. We haven't got as many points as we'd like to. But you turn corners at some point. Maybe this is it. I'm not sure. Look at Grays. They've won 3 out of 3 now. You know, so you just need that sending off might have been our bit of luck where we've gone and got 3 goals, and we go to an extremely hard game against Dulwich on Saturday, away at Harrow on Tuesday, and then we go to Folkestone like Kent Derby on Boxing Day. So there's no easy games at this league, and I just think, whether I'm right or wrong, I think after last year's success, which it was, and it wasn't expected, I think people think that we might be a little bit above our station, and we should be further up than what we are. You know, at the end of the day, budgets count for a lot, and there's a few teams in this league that are a little bit well off than us, and we're playing catch up, and it's hard. You know, we have to try and do sorts of deals that clubs don't want players. And that's like Alex Okrofi coming from a Ryman South club, you know, because he wasn't getting played. He comes here and he scores 3 goals in 5 games. So we're trying to look and do our own work, you know, and I just want everyone to stay together, you know, good or bad, because when I've gone from this club, you're still going to have the same band of supporters. You know, you might have some different players, but you're still going to have the same board. And I just think they've got to stick together.
We are 6th in the table with games in hand. We are well placed, aren't we?
Yes, but again, you hear comments, well, same old story, we hear about this, we hear about that, and it's all I can say. I can't put the games and the points on the board when we haven't even played them. So, like I said, this was, when I first come in, was to get us back to being a club that everybody wanted to be in and around. And I think we've done that in the first 2 years, and I think as a level-headed person, you've got to stay level-headed yourself and not run away with yourself, is what I'm trying to get at. You know, we are where we're at, and we can only get better, you know, or hopefully get better. You know, we might go on a run of games where we lose 3 or 4. What's it going to be like then? Do you know what I mean? So, football's funny because there's plenty of other clubs in a worse position than us. That's what I'd like to say, you know, and we can't, or fans can expect us to do really well. We expect as players and management staff to do well. It doesn't always work like that. Football's a funny old game. And we're going to do our best and utmost to get as high up the league and try and make them playoffs come the end of the season like we did last year. But I think we've just got to stay our feet on the ground and realise where we're at the moment. And that's a club trying to get back to where it was a few seasons ago in the Conference South.
That's that. So good luck Saturday.
No problem. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers, man. Lovely, well.